There is a soul, a precious individual who occupies the very core of your being, a person whose presence has etched itself indelibly upon the landscape of your heart. And within the depths of their own spirit, a profound yearning has taken root, a desperate longing for tranquility and release. They seek, with every fiber of their being, the sweet balm of reconciliation, an opportunity, a sacred chance, to meticulously mend the fractured threads of connection that once wove your lives together in an unbreakable tapestry. For too long, silence has been their chosen companion, a formidable shield erected around their vulnerabilities, a fortress of solitude built brick by solitary brick. This imposing edifice, however, stands on the precipice of collapse. The profound weight of unspoken words, the crushing burden of unexpressed emotions, has brought them to this critical juncture. Soon, that silence, once an impenetrable barrier, will shatter into 1,000 fragments, allowing their voice to finally echo, raw and resonant, into the vast, aching void that has inexplicably grown between you. Regret, that insidious and relentless tormentor, has become an almost unbearable burden, pressing down upon their heart with an oppressive weight. It is a constant, gnawing ache, a shadow that clings to their every waking moment and infiltrates the quiet sanctity of their dreams. They are relentlessly haunted by the spectral figures of their past actions, by the indelible memory of how they once treated you, the casual cruelties, the thoughtless dismissals, the moments of profound insensitivity. The vivid recollections of their past behavior, the harshness of their words, the undeniable impact of their actions, serve as an unceasing, relentless reminder of the profound pain they so carelessly inflicted upon your tender spirit. They find themselves adrift, drowning in a boundless, churning sea of remorse, desperately struggling to keep their head above the stormy, turbulent waters of their own overwhelming guilt. Each wave of memory threatens to pull them under, deeper into the abyss of their self-recrimination. And profound weariness has permeated their very essence, exhaustion has truly set in. They are utterly tired, worn out to the bone from the ceaseless, grueling battle of concealing their authentic feelings, of maintaining a relentless charade for the world to see. The elaborate facade they have so meticulously constructed and painstakingly maintained, piece by fragile piece, is now irrevocably crumbling, revealing, in its shattering, the raw, unfiltered, and intensely potent emotions that have been simmering, unspoken and unacknowledged, just beneath the surface of their carefully curated composure. In the quiet solitude of their days and the restless expanse of their nights, they miss you with an aching intensity that permeates their very soul. They yearn, with a desperate, visceral longing, for your comforting presence, for the simple, profound joy of your company. The fervent desire for another chance, a truly sacred opportunity to rectify the past, to make things unequivocally right, is a constant, nagging thought that reverberates relentlessly in the deepest recesses of their mind. It is a persistent whisper, a quiet plea that refuses to be silenced, a beacon of hope in the encroaching darkness of their despair. And then there is your emperor, the one who, in the intricate tapestry of your life, once held a position of undeniable power, authority, and influence. This very individual is now poised, ready to sweep you off your feet, to reclaim a connection that was once so carelessly discarded. This impending action stands in stark, almost jarring contrast to their previous demeanor, to the way they conducted themselves when your lives were intertwined. Back then, in the vibrant glow of your shared existence, their actions often felt shallow, devoid of genuine depth, lacking the sincerity that true affection demands. They moved through your shared world with a certain flippancy, their gestures and words often falling short of the profound connection you sought. But now, in the stark, echoing void left by your departure, they are experiencing a profound and pervasive misery. The absence of your light has cast a long, cold shadow over their existence. The gaping void left by your departure is an unceasing, agonizing reminder of the immeasurable treasure they so foolishly squandered, of the profound loss that has become their constant companion. Tears, hot and heavy, have become their most faithful companions, flowing freely and frequently, a silent testament to the depth of their sorrow. They have been weeping over you, mourning, with an almost unbearable grief, the irretrievable loss of the sacred bond that once existed between you, a bond they now recognize as irreplaceable. The immense power you reclaimed, the undeniable strength you exhibited in the courageous act of walking away, has left them utterly captivated, almost to the point of obsession. They are mesmerized by your unwavering resilience, by your extraordinary ability to stand tall, unbowed and unbroken, in the face of overwhelming adversity. Your quiet dignity in the face of their past transgressions has become a source of profound admiration, even veneration. Guilt, that potent and corrosive emotion, has become a sickness within them, a bitter, metallic taste that lingers on their tongue and poisons their spirit. The crushing realization of the immense pain they inflicted upon you, of the emotional torment they so thoughtlessly caused, is a bitter pill to swallow, one that leaves a lingering, acrid aftertaste. They are tormented, day and night, by the agonizing knowledge of the hurt they caused, the deep, festering wounds they so carelessly inflicted upon your vulnerable heart. This pervasive guilt is a constant, unyielding reminder of their past actions, a stark and painful contrast to the boundless love and unwavering respect they should have, by all rights, showered upon you. It is a mirror reflecting their own failings, an unbearable burden on their conscience. Time, they now realize with a terrifying clarity, is of the essence. They are consumed by an urgent, almost frantic rush, a desperate need to make amends, to meticulously right the wrongs they have committed before they lose you forever, before you slip irrevocably through their fingers. The chilling fear of losing you, of letting you vanish completely from their life, is an incredibly powerful motivator, propelling them forward with an almost desperate urgency. They yearn, with every fiber of their being, to reconcile, to meticulously mend the broken ties that once bound you together, because in your absence, they have come to the profound and undeniable realization that no one, absolutely no one, can ever truly compare to you. You are, quite simply, unparalleled. Communication, they now understand, is the absolute key, the vital bridge across the chasm that separates you. They are eager for it, filled with a fervent hope and a burgeoning optimism about the very real possibility of manifesting you back into the vibrant tapestry of their life. They are ready, truly ready, to open the lines of communication, to extend their hand across the divide, to bridge the vast, silent gap that has grown, like an insidious weed, between your two souls. Your person is utterly done suffering in the suffocating confines of silence. The time for passive longing is over, the time for decisive action is now. They are ready to bravely face the full consequences of their past actions, to step forward and unequivocally take responsibility for their mistakes, no matter how painful that reckoning may be. They are filled with a profound and unwavering hope for a positive transformation in your relationship, for a breakthrough, a moment of profound clarity and connection that will irrevocably pave the way for a brighter, more harmonious future together. They are ready to step out of the shadows, to shed the cloak of their past reticence, to let their voice be heard, clear and resonant, in the open air. It is, unequivocally, action time now, and a breakthrough, a moment of profound revelation, is truly on its way. They are ready to face the music, to confront the unvarnished reality of their past actions, and to embrace the future with open arms. They are hopeful, with an almost childlike innocence, for a better tomorrow, for a sacred chance to begin anew, to rewrite the narrative of your shared story. Deep within my own being, I yearn with an almost unbearable intensity for the comforting, enveloping presence of being next to you. The mere sensation of your proximity, the subtle shift in the air when you are near, is something that I deeply, profoundly miss. There is a certain kind of love that you have so generously bestowed upon me, a love so profound, so utterly unique, that it is unlike anything I have ever had the privilege to experience before. It is a love that has penetrated the deepest, most guarded corners of my heart, a love that has made me feel cherished, valued, and seen in a way I never thought possible. I long, with an aching soul, to feel that love once more, to be completely enveloped in the warm, protective embrace of your unwavering affection. A profound regret washes over me, a sorrow for not having sought this exquisite feeling sooner, for not having allowed myself the vulnerability and openness required to fully embrace this truly incredible, life-altering experience. You are not like others. There is an undeniable, luminous quality about you that unequivocally sets you apart, something that makes you utterly special, a beacon in a world of shadows. I perceive it in the graceful way you carry yourself, in the quiet dignity of your bearing, in the compassionate way you treat others, extending kindness without judgment, and in the authentic, unwavering manner in which you live your life, true to your own convictions. I am more than willing to put in the arduous work, to invest every ounce of my time and unwavering effort into meticulously nurturing this profound connection that we so miraculously share. I want, with every fiber of my being, to share the entirety of my life with you, to share my boundless joys and my deepest sorrows, my fleeting triumphs and my inevitable failures, my most audacious dreams and my most vulnerable fears. I want to share my everything with you, to open the most intimate, sacred aspects of my life to your gentle gaze, to let you truly in. The silence that has, like a heavy shroud, fallen between us is now deafening, an oppressive weight that presses down on my spirit. It is a silence that has left me feeling utterly heartbroken, a vast, echoing emptiness that has created an unbearable void in the very fabric of my life. I want, with a desperate urgency, to shatter this silence, to meticulously bridge this chasm, this gaping void that has so inexplicably formed between us. I want to see you again, to look deeply into the luminous depths of your eyes, and to tell you, with every ounce of sincerity I possess, that it has always been you. It has always been you who has occupied the entirety of my thoughts, you who has, without effort or intention, irrevocably captured the very essence of my heart. I am filled with an overwhelming sense of gratitude for your profound presence in my life, for the boundless joy and pure happiness that you have so generously brought into it, transforming it in ways I never imagined possible. I confess, I had never truly believed in the whimsical concept of true love or the enchanting narratives of fairy tales. I had always dismissed them as fanciful notions, as unrealistic ideals, charming perhaps, but ultimately unattainable. But since the day our paths serendipitously crossed, everything has irrevocably changed. Every moment, every shared glance, every whispered word, has felt like a dream miraculously come true, a living, breathing testament to a love I once thought existed only in stories. You are, quite simply, the kind of person everyone secretly wishes to have in their life, a rare and precious gem. You are inherently kind, deeply compassionate, profoundly understanding, and unconditionally loving. You are, in every conceivable way, everything that I could ever hope for, and more, in a life partner. You have not only been a true partner, walking beside me through every challenge, but also a true friend, a confidant in whom I could place my deepest trust. You have been there for me in my darkest hours of need, offering your unwavering support and your gentle, insightful guidance. You have been a steadfast guide, illuminating the path and leading me with patient wisdom through the intricate complexities of life. You have been a profound teacher, imparting invaluable lessons and profound wisdom that have shaped me into a better person. You have been a powerful motivator, ceaselessly encouraging me to strive for my most ambitious goals and to never, ever surrender, no matter the obstacles. You have played so many diverse and essential roles in my life, each one undeniably significant and profoundly meaningful, weaving themselves into the very fabric of my being. I must also confess that I have never truly been honest about my deepest emotions towards anyone, not even to myself. I have always, instinctively, kept my feelings hidden, meticulously locked away in the deepest, most guarded depths of my heart, shielded from the world. But with you, it is profoundly different. With you, I feel an overwhelming desire to be utterly honest, to bravely share my true, unfiltered feelings with you, no matter how vulnerable that makes me. I know, perhaps, you might have harbored the thought that I don't truly care about you, that I am indifferent towards your existence, but the truth, I assure you, is far, far from it. The profound, unvarnished truth is that you are the one I love the most, more than I have ever loved anyone or anything. My love for you is absolute, unconditional, unwavering, and unchanging. It is a love that transcends all external conditions and all challenging situations, a love that remains steadfast through every storm. Despite the lingering traumas of my childhood, despite the deep, unhealed scars of my past, my love for you is undeniably real, a tangible force within me. It is a love that is pure and genuine, a love that is deep and profoundly resonant. It is a love that I hold solely for you, and only for you, and I want you to know this, to truly understand the immeasurable depth of my feelings for you, because you, my dearest, mean the entire world to me, and I wouldn't have it any other way, not for anything. This love, this extraordinary connection we share, is unlike any other I have ever known. It is a unique, almost mystical bond that transcends the ordinary, transforming every shared moment into something truly extraordinary, a moment suspended in time. Despite the physical distance that, for now, separates us, I always, inexplicably, feel your presence. It is as if a part of you has indelibly imprinted itself onto the very essence of my soul, creating a profound connection that neither time nor space can ever truly erase. I carry you, always, in the deepest chambers of my heart, in the quietest corners of my thoughts, and in the vivid, ethereal landscapes of my dreams. My very soul yearns for you, unable to forget the sacred bond that once was, a bond that continues to resonate within me. I am perpetually hopeful, always scanning the horizon, diligently on the lookout for a subtle sign from you, a mere whisper, a fleeting gesture, a silent indication that you still desire this relationship with me, just as it was before, vibrant and full of promise. I long, with an almost desperate intensity, for a deeper commitment with you, a bond that transcends the superficial, that delves into the very core of our beings. I want, more than anything, to share the entirety of my life with you, to meticulously build a future together, brick by shared brick, to grow old gracefully by your side, witnessing the passage of time together. I am ready, truly ready, to take the next monumental step, to move forward decisively in this sacred journey of love, hand in hand with you. My days are now often filled with restless, sleepless nights, my mind relentlessly consumed with thoughts of you, a constant, beautiful ache. I find myself lost in the hazy, comforting embrace of daydreams, my mind perpetually wandering back to the cherished memories of you, reliving every precious moment. Even my work suffers, as I struggle, often in vain, to focus, my mind constantly drifting back to your image, to your voice, to your touch. I find myself caught in a swirling whirlwind of sensual fantasies, each vivid and intoxicating, and each one, without exception, features only you. You have, quite simply, become the undeniable center of my universe, the sole, unwavering focus of my every thought, my every desire. And that, I assure you, is the honest, unvarnished truth. As I navigate through this tumultuous emotional turmoil, I can feel a profound shift occurring within me. I am gradually becoming more level-headed, more grounded, more centered. I am diligently working on healing the deep-seated issues of codependency and addiction that have plagued me for so long, tirelessly striving to become a better, more whole version of myself, not just for you, but for me. It is an arduous journey, fraught with challenges and setbacks, but it is one I am unequivocally willing to undertake, no matter the difficulty. I now understand, with crystal clarity, that this process of self-improvement is absolutely necessary for my own personal growth, for the evolution of my spirit, and, crucially, for the ultimate health and vitality of our potential relationship. It is, I must confess, incredibly attractive, almost breathtaking, for me to witness you embodying your strength card, to see you standing so remarkably strong, so resilient, so utterly unyielding, despite the myriad challenges and adversities that life has thrown your way. The way I think about you is utterly incomparable. There is no one else who occupies such a unique and cherished space in my mind. You are not merely another person in my life, you are, undeniably, special. You are the one I want to share my entire life with, the one I envision growing old with, sharing the quiet moments and the grand adventures that life has to offer. A profound sense of accountability and a newfound maturity now flow through my veins. I understand, with a clarity I never possessed before, the true importance of my actions, and I am, at long last, ready to take full responsibility for my decisions, for the path I have chosen. I long for you now, more intensely than ever before, with an ache that resonates deep within my soul. I feel, with an almost mystical certainty, that you and I are a perfect match for each other, two halves of a greater whole, destined to intertwine. I believe, with an unwavering faith, in the boundless potential of our relationship, in the enduring, transformative power of the love that we so miraculously share.